And back here, day one, CRS continues. Country Radio Seminar 2025. Brandon Morrell, Caden Gordon here, and of course presented by the CadenGordonShow.com. Today's best country events and our friends out there too as well at Olivia Rocks Music and Sandy Jim Music. Appreciate all the work the sponsors do to get us here. We're here. It's not snowing anymore outside, so it's going to get hopefully a little bit of sunlight. And by Friday, we don't see any more snowy roads. Right?
That would be amazing.
KKTC True Country 99.9, and our friends out there too as well. The Sports Guys Podcast.com, powered by the very websites and good shows coming up over the next few weeks. Kaylee Hammock, Franklin Gilbert, and a lot more here on the show. But right now, he's the star. This is the center of attention here. Joey Myron, what's up, man? Man, good to have you here too. Let's talk a little bit about what brings you here. Is this your first CRS?
First CRS.
How are you enjoying it?
I love it. I think it's cool. I think this is how the music industry should be. People share about their art, having a good time, meeting new people.
I've always seen people out there too, because for me, I've been doing this media for 30 years, so I don't get that starstruck anymore. I guess we're doing it so many years now. And it's one of the things where I'm like, well, you know where I'm at, you know where to find me, so it's all good.
Right.
Everybody has a calling for it. But looking back, was there anybody out there in the hallway you got starstruck by today?
I haven't been here for too long, so no, not yet. I think there's been some, with the snow, it's been kind of a little hectic for everyone. So happy to see you guys made it. That's cool. Yeah.
Delayed flights, and we still got here last night with ice on the ground. We still made it to the hotels and things like that. Hey, let's talk about what you got working on here. First quarter now, 2025, rolling out here. Tours, performances, music. Lay it on us.
So I just had a single a couple weeks ago called Tennessee Baby, and I have another single coming out March 7th called Watch Me Burn. That'll be a fun one. So it'll be a different vibe than my other stuff. I've been a studio rat as of late. I got a show on Broadway coming up March 11th, plus at Blue Compton Bar, so it'll be fun. I'm not doing any crazy touring, just one-off shows as of now, and then getting ready to do the VP, and then after
When it comes to songwriting, I always love to dive into this because we're seeing, like I said, a great songwriter out there himself. Skip Yo will be with us here on the show. Paul Overstreet, Keith Stegall, all these great producers, things like that. When it comes to working on a project or a song out there, what do you look for specifically in someone like that, or even a co-write or a producer for a record? How important is that to you?
I think it's important. I think you got to honor the greats, and you have to honor the traditional songwriting. It's from storytelling. That's the most important thing. And good producers, good songwriters understand that. And there's a history and a tradition for that. One, it's respecting, and two, it's also that's where the good comes from. You've got newcomers, obviously. There's good music out there that doesn't involve the classic. But I think that's what makes it a storytelling aspect. Very fighting. The most important part.
Talk about some of the obstacles that you face as an artist, because a lot of fans see the kind of glitz and glamour when you guys are in front of the microphone and playing live shows. But at the same time, they may not see the hard work and the teams and things that make it kind of, that well-oiled machine behind the scenes and some of the obstacles you guys face as artists.
Obstacles, a lot of obstacles. I mean, COVID was a big one for life. We went to transition. All right, how do I bring my art alive to people that can't go to shows or locked down? So that was a challenge for sure. That was a big obstacle. Another obstacle I'd say is budgets are smaller now because they pay less. Music became a commodity over the last 10 years. So I think monetizing and still bringing people the same experience that they deserve. Fans so getting on the same level, big music videos, but still making profit for that. Bringing our life to the same thing you could in the past, but in a modern way.
Absolutely. So, who would be your dream collaboration? Who would be up for it?
Ooh, there's a lot. I mean, I've been like on LA Langley's and everything else. It's like, I want to say gonna stay with him. He would just, I would just like to wait for him. Yeah, they're big. I love Zach Top. I think he's a gem. I love people that bring back.
Yeah.
Prison one. Lisa K. Booth.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of new, but she's really good. I think she's
Her dad, actually, Jody Booth, a good friend of mine, too, down there in Texas, near Houston, where he's from. And first, Lacey K, I became good friends with her many years ago. She was on American. She had a tremendous songwriter. Her connection to Texas country and just that whole country in general is really cool. I was going to ask you about that 90s country. You bring up any name, any household name you hang on the wall, you start saying, you know what? I remember that Three Chords from the Truth, but I can remember when songs, and he's right, it's coming back now with it too, like Zach Top and Randall King. But there are a few people that you remember hearing like the first bars of a song, like when it was introduced on the radio, you like automatically know the title of the song and who that artist is. I think that's coming back. But 90s country, you mentioned some of those names, but give me some more musical influences back in those days.
Well, actually, a lot of I gotta say that my big influence come from older, all the way from like Johnny and Corey, and then Hank Williams Jr. Like, he became outlaw country later in his life. He's a big inspo for me because he kind of like played a lot of instruments and experimented a lot, which I thought was cool, and then kind of settled on outlaw country after his health care. Waylon Jennings, actually Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, those are like my big ones. But I still like 90s is still like Shannon Road. Honestly, they're all great, and I like them for different reasons. You kind of go through them for different sounds, and that's what I love. That's what's amazing about country is like you kind of like each artist offers something so unique. Whereas you can say, "Oh, all this country sounds the same," but it's not. Every one has a different story to tell, and that's what makes country awesome. It's like storytelling. Older artists which they have actually something to talk about in life.
That's the beauty of it. Create something from nothing, and those stories, man, those songs can live on. Like I said, till we'll see our days here on this earth too. But I remember those songs like it was yesterday, and it's good to see you're making that resurrection today, and always going to stand the test of time. Joey Myron here on the Backstage Pass. Looking forward to doing a full length one of these at home for both shows coming up there too. At the same time, appreciate you being here. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Be fun. And it's just day one.
That's right. Day one.
Here for Country Radio Seminar, rolling on the sportsguyspodcast.com out there too. KKTC True Country
99.9.
and more to come here as we're just finishing up day one. The afternoon go till about 4:30, somewhere in there. And of course, more great shows if you miss them every Monday through Sunday. Drive time 5 to 6 Mountain Standard Time right there, PM. Here the Backstage Pass right there, KKTC True Country 99.9 out there in Taos, New Mexico, and the CadenGordonShow.com, today's best country mix. Back in a flash, more interviews to come. Stay tuned.